Welcome back to the channel and to a quick video guide on how to play Sandy, the controller. Sandy is rather cool and he does quite a lot of damage when you level him up. Actually, surprisingly a lot of damage, even though he's a support character and should be played as such. You're playing him as a ranged brawler. It's not very hard with him actually to hit your enemies, because he is not shooting in a straight line but in a little bit of a cone of attack, somewhat similar to Bow's attack. Today we're looking at an offensive build that is good for slightly more beginner players and people who are playing with pickup groups, with randos, who are a little bit brain dead and a little bit less coordinated. Basically, you want to dish out damage as Sandy. You cannot purely rely on controlling, healing and hoping that they will dish out the damage in your stead. They will not, so you need to do it yourself. In this case, we're relying, obviously, you guessed it, on his star power Root SANDS, where Sandstorm also damages enemies for a little bit per second. However, if you throw it well and if it overlaps with a lot of enemies, and especially if the games last for a little bit longer than Knockout, let's say, if it's Gem Grab, if it's those kind of games, it will be really good, because it will add up, my friends. Even if you don't win, you will not be ashamed of your stats. You would have done quite often more damage than other even damage based brawlers, which is always fun to see. For gear, you absolutely have to take Mythic Gear, the one that reduces the damage that enemies dish out while they stand in his Sandstorm. All of this is a compounding effect. They're taking damage, they're dealing less damage. It's a fantastic contribution. As well as they can't see in the middle of Sandstorm. How awesome is that? Give it a like if you haven't already, my friend. And it's a no-brainer. Obviously, the gear that gives him a shield is a no-brainer. It's cheap as chips. 1000 gold, absolutely worth it on all of my brawlers. That's the first gear I take. And Mythic Gear, like I already said, absolutely. Hypercharge, I have not taken. It's a little bit expensive. Of course, I have gold right now to take it. However, I didn't take it because I'm not pushing too competitively on him just yet. I'm learning the ropes on him. I like him, but do I like him enough? Remains to be seen. I will see how it goes. Same for the gadget. I have certain preference towards the bit offensive play, where Sweet Dreams would be basically working as a little short-term stun when he puts enemies to sleep. However, they will wake up from any damage. As you can imagine, enemies take a lot of damage from your brainless teammates or even from yourself, which is why they probably will wake up straight away, but this could stop them in their tracks if you need to. I don't think it's one of the best gadgets in the game, neither do I think that Sleep Simulator, the second gadget, where he falls asleep and heals himself, is too amazing. Although, I guess if you're relying only on yourself and your teammates are brain dead, as they often are, I guess it could help you as well. So this is my intended build. It works really well. I won some, I lost some, as we all do in pickup groups in an uncoordinated kind of play. I'm definitely not playing against just bots anymore, which is why I'm sharing this build with you. I think it's great. You will unlock Sandy sooner or later, and I think you will enjoy Sandy. If you haven't considered Sandy, I think this video hopefully will give you a little bit of inspiration to do so. If it does, give me a quick like. I play Path of Exile. I play Brawl Stars still in my free time, so please stick around, especially if I hear from you in the comments or to these videos and just through your likes. I know that you want more of this content, and I absolutely will weave in more Brawl Stars content further into the future, into 2025. Even though I play Path of Exile, I will still not forget about Brawl Stars. But I'm not a mind reader, so you have to let me know, my friend, especially if you watched this whole video through. I really appreciate you. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you next time about something Brawl Stars related. Goodbye for now.